going on there, guys? It's Dre, Tattoo Square Podcast. You like the decor? Look at that. Look at that. That's some dandy, handy, bandy, bamboo. Now we got. This is gonna be like stuff from the Loot Crate. Loot Crate I get every other month. I'm gonna put some stuff up there. So basically, I got all different stuff. Krampus. I got Pet Cemetery. I got Chucky. You know, there's gonna be a thing for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Deadpool. You know, what have you? Whatever comes in. I think there's gonna be American Werewolf in London. I think it's gonna be this month. I believe. Let's see what happens. Bunnies. Are they cute or are they sadistic? I don't know. I think they're cute. They could be sadistic. I seen the Holy Grail. You know, they had the evil bunnies attacking from the cave. You know that old guy, man. He set those guys up. You know, he's like, go to the caves, see what's going on. Next thing you know, here's a whole bunch of flying fucking bunnies coming at you. You know, ravenous fucking teeth. Now I know what my friend Mike was talking about. You know, but I don't know if it's because of the movie or what happened in real life. I don't know. But you're going to have to ask Weird Mike about that. So go in the comments. Tattoo Squid Podcast on YouTube. Go in the comments if they're cute, cuddly, or just villainous, ravaging beasts. Also, say hello to Frankie. Frankie? Alright. Okay. So Frankie says hi. Also, we got the Sean, that's from the First We Feast. Now, that's some crazy shit. I tell you, we call you got craziness with wings. And the wings, they go from not so bad, and they go up to going to the hospital fucking hot. Which you have these celebrities, which isn't bad for somebody like me to vast in the glory of people's demise or dismay of eating wings. Come on, they and also they say like, oh my god, I gotta go somewhere after this. I'm like, well, you should have thought about that beforehand. Talk to your producer, talk to your, the person that told you about this stuff, and then you won't have this debacle, because you're gonna eat these wings and you're hungry, and next thing you know, your ass is gonna be on fire, and then you're gonna be shooting flames out of your buttocks into the toilet. Hopefully you have a bidet, and then you can extinguish your anus. But as it is, it's just funny, that seeing these celebrities going like, but some of them make them, make it through the whole thing. Now, are you are one of those people that can make through the whole thing, or just tap out? Like on air, like now. I mean, if I had wings over here, I'd be like, I would try it out. I'm not really a hot wings person. I mean, I like barbecue. I like honey barbecue. But I'm not one for like the hot sauce. I mean, maybe a little bit here, a little bit there, but not like scorching, like blind death or, the Texan meltdown or something. I don't know. I bought a hot sauce from my dad, and it was called Holy Fuck. And it was a holy fuck, because I felt bad for my dad, because he's a spicy guy. He likes spices. He likes peppers. He likes anything in his food. So I went to this one place, and I bought, and then they had these places where, you can sell stuff and everything else, and they were selling hot sauce. So I go to see my friend, and they were selling their knives, and go to Keith's Low Jewelry. They got knives, swords, rings, necklaces, anything for your desire. Well, they were at this place. And I went down there and I got this thing. I'm like, give me the hottest hot sauce you have. And they're like, well, how hot? I'm like, oh, well, I don't know, until the steam comes out of your ears. I don't know. Let's see how my dad likes it. So he gives me the one that says, like I said, holy fuck. And I brought it home. I gave it to my dad. I'm like, Dad, I gotta use my hot sauce. And he goes, all right. He tests it down. And he just did a little sliver. He didn't do like a whole thing. He just did a little sliver. And then next thing you know, he was downing, drinks. He had like cold cuts, and he was eating like a whole bunch of cold cuts just to get some coldness into his mouth. And, he was tearing. He had like, sweat going on. I felt so fucking bad. You know, but I don't do that to him anymore. The guy's like 83. You know, I love my dad. I don't want him to go and suffer it as it is. So that I would help my dad out. Celebrities, I don't know. But, you know, they signed a contract, they put themselves into this whole situation, and out they go. Speaking of celebrities, horror icons. You got Jason, you got Freddy, you got Michael Myers, you got Pinhead from Hellraiser, you got Chucky. All you have to do is just like, what are you doing? You know, that's it. You kick them. But, unless they get the tall version. But, anywho. So, imagine having a movie with all these horror icons. And, you know, having a part 2 from Freddy versus Jason. Part 2. You know it's going to be a part 2 when you see Jason hold on to the head of Freddy. And Freddy just gives you that wink like, hi, how you doing? You know, and then that was it. But you know there's going to be a part 2. So, imagine. They're battling out again. Crystal Lake. And I know Crystal Lake is not near anywhere near Haddonfield. But imagine. I say, imagine. So you go to Haddonfield, or they come to you. You know, so Michael Myers is chasing these people, and all the people from the Freddy versus Jason we call it is trying to battle Freddy and Jason, but then they're battling each other, and then here's these people coming in, and they join together in a group. Here comes Michael Myers, and he gets into a battle with Freddy and Jason. And then next thing you know, here comes Predator coming down with the fucking aliens and okay, well, that's a little bit too much. I know. But it would be cool. There'll be a suspense right there. That would be, what the twist from M. Night Shyamalan. Yeah. So, who else we got? And then the rift opens up. And then here comes Pinhead and the Cenobites. And they come around here and, you know, they vast and do destruction to everything. And imagine Pinhead and the Cenobite taking all these horror icons and putting them in hell, or somewhat of a hell, you know, and get them to like suffer like they do. And, oh, that would be crazy. But I digress. It could not. You know, I mentioned this on Twitter. You know, yes, I'm on Twitter at podcast Tattoo Squid, TA2 Squid. You know, but some people were saying nay. I never heard anybody say yay, but let's see what happens. Also, this would be a good time to follow me and like, subscribe, share on YouTube, TA2 Squid podcast on YouTube. And then you go to, like I said before, you go to Twitter. It's at podcast TA2 Squid. The coffee's dying down now. Also, you go to various, you go to your different platforms for podcasts, whether it's Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Breaker, whatever you can find, whatever you listen to, Spotify, just go in there, look for TA2 Squid. That's how it's spelled, TA2 SQUID. So it's not like the regular Tattoo Squid. This is Tattoo Squid. So, you go into that, you look for it, the podcast on various platforms we can find. Mostly go to Spotify or go to Anchor.fm, because that's what helped me out doing all this stuff. I love doing this shit. Plus, I wanted to be a radio DJ. But like I said, and from the previous videos I did, I wanted to be like Wolfman Jack or Dr. Johnny Fever from WKRP in Cincinnati. Some of the other guys from like Sirius Radio, like Eddie Trunk and all that, so I wanted to do stuff like that, but I'm not really one for like video, but I started doing this. And then I found out how to do the audio. So when I did the audios, and I did like about 78, I think yesterday was, 78, and on there. So, check me out on there, go to Twitter, do that. When you go to the podcast for, Spotify or whatever you're going to listen to, there's a thing that says support. So you like, support, share, click on the support. It's either 99 cents, $4.99, $9.99. You can help out, donating, whatever you can do. This is not like one of those infomercials, because it would help me, I love the studio I have here. It's in the garage. I could use like some kind of heat or something. I don't know. But, as it is, maybe I can get a different kind of studio that's like indoors, have like a, heating area or air conditioning for the summer, and, I could dress it up, and I could do it like on a monthly thing, Your donations would help immensely. Plus, if you want to see this lovely face, and hear the voice of this voice right here, then just donate 99 cents, $4.99, or $9.99. Whatever you could be able to do. I would be a very appreciative person. I'm a happy-go-lucky guy. I'm never like an angry guy. Some people would say, all right, he is angry. Or some people will look at me and say, oh, well, he's kind of intimidating looking. And I'm like, dude, does his face look like it's intimidating? Does it? No. But, so, a little happy-go-lucky kind of moment there. But I would bid you adieu. Fond farewell. See you later. Ciao. Francisco Donati. And I will, see you on the flip side. Talk to you on the flip side. If you want to talk about anything else, like I said, go to Twitter. Drop some questions. Send me a message. Go to YouTube. Drop a comment. Say, hey, I like your stuff. Or, can you do this? Or can you have some kind of guest? I had guests before. So now maybe we can get like, we could do the whole 6 feet apart kind of thing. Like, hey, how you doing? All right, maybe not that much of the six feet apart, but see what happens. So I bid you adieu. Have a good night. Actually, a good afternoon. It's Terror Tuesday. Watch your horror movies. Tip your bartender. Well, you can't really go to bars anymore. Well, you know what I mean. The virtual bartending. Like AOL chats. That's another story we're not going to get into. Okay. So now it's time for me to go because I got to go and see a guy about Funko Pops. And, I told my girlfriend I was not going to buy Funko Pops, but you know how it is. You go somewhere, you can't. You got to do it. But she's going to be looking at this and doing the editing like, that son of a bitch. But, and then, also, that's about it. Okay. Very weird moment on that one. I just went into a... Alrighty. Alright. Take it easy. Bye.